this month on Connections. On May 29th, the event Redeemed by Grace was held in the city of Hereford, Texas. As part of the agenda on the Northwest Texas Annual Conference, the graduation of the first students from the Christian Academy in our conference was held. Also, the approval of 3 of our Hispanic Latino pastors as local pastors, and the presentation of the report of the Hispanic Latino movement to the plenary of the Northwest Texas Annual Conference. Thank you for tuning in to Connections, the news for the Hispanic Latino movement of the United Methodist Church in the Northwest Texas Conference. Today we start with a summary of what happened at the event Redeemed by Grace in Hereford, Texas last May 29th. Starting early in the morning, leaders of San Pablo United Methodist Church, the First of Hereford, and La Trinidad en la Misa were given the task of preparing for the event in Dameron Park. At 3 in the afternoon, the other churches and organizations began to arrive. Some from as far as Clovis, New Mexico, were present to kick off the event, which provided a time of fun and entertainment to families present. Many people were very interested in learning about our church, and that gave the opportunity to some of the students of the Evangelistics Leader School to speak of Jesus and pray for them. Despite the bad weather, the event did not stop, but rather continued at San Pablo's United Methodist Church, where the pastor Emerson Cruz had words of challenge and salvation for all present. Dr. Jorge Ochoa, Director of Hispanic Latino Movement and Church Development, shares with us his impressions of the event.
Redimidos por Gracia es un evento masivo evangelístico que realiza el equipo de evangelismo de la Northwest Texas Conference. En esta oportunidad fue la ciudad de Hereford. Pero no es el evento en sí el que determina qué es lo que pasa en Redimidos por Gracia. Son más de 8 meses de preparación con las iglesias anglos e hispanas que están cerca del lugar, donde se reúnen para ver estrategias, logística, los recursos humanos, también los recursos económicos como la promoción. Esto ha ayudado tremendamente a que las iglesias se armonicen, puedan trabajar juntos y que permanezcan, luego de este evento, permanezcan en una expresión de una iglesia metodista unida. Yo creo que uno de los balances que podemos ser positivos es el impacto que se le da a toda ciudad en el cual hemos realizado. Lo segundo que podemos destacar en esta oportunidad es que las iglesias cada vez están viendo cómo el liderazgo tanto hispano puede participar y servir a otras iglesias como pastores locales, como pastores de juventud, directores de música u otros ministerios que ellos consideren. Así que el panorama y el gran picture que decimos nosotros es mucho más grande de lo que puede significar un evento que puede traer 2,000, 3,000 o más personas. Confiamos que el próximo año el lugar que se decida será mucho mejor y de mayor impacto para la extensión del reino.
On Thursday, June 9th, during the start of annual conference, the graduation of the first students of Christian Academy was held with the presence of authorities from the Northwest Texas Conference, the UTS, and Path 1. Pastor Gilbert Bella, chair of Hispanic Latino Movement, led an emotional ceremony attended by officials, pastors, and leaders from the Northwest Texas and New Mexico conferences. During the ceremony, Bishop Earl Bledsoe, Dr. Jimmy Nunn, Dr. Jorge Ochoa, Aaron Gidner, Christian Academy Coordinator of United Theological Seminary, and Dr. Brad Reeves, Chair of Path 1 of our conference, expressed their gratitude to God for the importance of the Hispanic Latino movement, especially the Christian Academy.
As I look back just on the 3 years that I've been here, this ministry has grown.
By the name of United Theological Seminary, it is my great joy to be part of the Northwest Texas Conference, to be part of the ministry that you are doing and to be able to give the students the certificate.
Exactly why we are so proud to be supporters of things like Hispanic Christian Academy. And I just want to encourage you, graduates, the gospel of Jesus Christ is not just about what you can do, but about how you can teach and inspire others to do.
All present joined in the celebration of Milka Brunet, Arturo, and Maricela Nunez for having reached their goal for successfully completing the 3-year program of Christian Academy. Graduates received a certificate in theology and ministry issued by the United Theological Seminary and church planter certification granted by Path 1 of the Northwest Texas Conference. From June 9th to 11th, the Northwest Texas Annual Conference was held at the Overton Hotel in Lubbock, Texas, under the slogan Refine. On Thursday, June 9th in the afternoon, Bishop Bledsoe, in his annual presentation of the State of the Church, stressed that the growth of our conference is largely due to the growth of the Hispanic Latino movement. Also, the Hispanic Latino movement presented its annual report to the plenary of the annual conference. These inspiring and challenging summary statistics also showed the relevance of our ministries. Also present was their students from Christian Academy and the Evangelistic Leaders School, as well as their teachers. Bishop Earl Bledsoe prayed for them and the Hispanic Latino movement. Pastor Vladimir Labrador and Pastors Maricela and Arturo Nunez were presented to the Board of Ordained Ministries, which recommended them to be confirmed as local pastors for the clergy of the conference. This process culminated on Friday, June 10th at the ordination service of our annual conference, where pastors were confirmed as local pastors by Bishop Bledsoe, giving them their certificates. We thank God for the achievements within the Hispanic Latino movement during this recently concluded conference year. We have reached the end of this edition. We trust that God's Spirit will continue to guide us as the new period begins. Thank you for tuning in today. Until next time, this has been Christian Ochoa bringing you The Connection. God bless y'all.